Well, Professor Catherine Heymans is an astrophysicist with the University of Edinburgh and is with me now. Catherine, you met Stephen Hawking. How much of an impact did he have on you?
Oh, it was an amazing impact. I was only 16 years old at the time. It was a space conference for high school students across the whole of the UK, and we all went for a couple of days learning about science and astrophysics, and he was, of course, the highlight talk. And he came to talk to us about his ideas about trying to create a theory of everything that could explain the entire universe, why it is as it is, why it exists at all. And I was so thrilled and excited about it. I was just like, yeah. That's what I want to do with my life, and now I'm a professor of astrophysics.
My goodness, that is quite the impact. But that's the thing with Stephen Hawking. He did have this appeal that reached out to everyone, not just the scientific community, but, you know, children, you know, the wider public. I mean, why do you think that was?
Yeah, so he had an amazing knack and ability to be able to explain to anyone, no matter who they were, no matter what age, to be able to really convey his excitement and the awe of the universe as a whole, and how it's kind of like the next thing that we can explore as humans, because it's so huge and gigantic out there, and trying to explain it was, you know, really what he was trying to do.
It's almost like taking the science fiction and taking it into reality.
Exactly.
Almost.
Exactly.
Let's take a look at his scientific achievements. They were, of course, undeniable. I mean, a lot of it I find difficult to get my head round, I have to confess, but they were important discoveries, weren't they?
Absolutely. I mean, he had made major advances in our understanding of the universe. Now, the science that he's most well known for is his work on black holes. So I don't know if you know about black holes, but what I want you to do now is imagine something really, really big, maybe Ben Nevis, okay? And I want you to imagine now shrinking Ben Nevis down into the size of just like a full stop. That's like a black hole. Huge, huge, huge amounts of stuff compressed into a really, really tiny space. Now, the gravity of these black holes is so strong that if you get close enough, you get sucked in and you can never get out, no matter how much energy you have. Now, the theories of black holes have been around for a while, but in one of Stephen Hawking's most influential pieces of work, he found out that black holes evaporate, which is a really strange idea. Okay, so imagine tonight you spill your juice on your table and you don't have time to mop it up, and you go back tomorrow morning and the juice is gone, it's evaporated. Same with black holes. He showed mathematically that they should evaporate, but over millions and millions and millions of years. So if you and I did get sucked into a black hole, we wouldn't come back out as we are, yeah. But eventually our mass and our energy would come back out and be reunited with the rest of the universe. And that was one of his most influential pieces of work, known as Hawking radiation.
Which is a crazy theory to get ahead of, and it's work that is still continuing to this day.
Absolutely. So, but he didn't just work on black holes. He was also very interested in how the universe began. So his very early work showed that the universe started with a Big Bang at a singularity. Yeah. And his most recent work, he published something very recently, only in July last year, where he was looking at how the universe could be made into the very large scales that we see today.
OK, and obviously has inspired generations of scientists to come, much like yourself. Thank you very much, Professor Catherine Heymans, astrophysicist with the University of Edinburgh.